All right, so for this, the last couple of elements for this track is what I like to call the bells and whistles. All the impacts, the downlifters, uplifters, things to keep again the track interesting. Because any type of track like this, if you don't get these elements in there, people are gonna get bored. So you need a little razzle dazzle sprinkled here and there. So I'm gonna go from bottom to top because these are really the ones that make a difference right here. But this specific one is just an impact, nothing on it. There's no plugins or anything on it. It's just something that you hear again, probably more in here than anything else. It's just a hit. It's just a little impact of a little something that I found. And then you have this guy, which is just another one. So this one is kind of the same, but it has two hits in it because I gave it a little dip right here in volume because I only wanted the second one, if that makes any sense. It's just things that you go through when you're making music that you're like, you know what? Maybe because of the fact that something else is hitting here, I just want the second hit. So you hear that dip and then that hit right after. All right, so this guy, it's a preset that I found and then tweaked because I used in my track Ma Joya. It's basically a synth riser that I made my own. And so again, a synthesizer that I started pitch shifting to again lift up, build tension. This one doesn't have an LFO because this is again there's more than one way to do anything in music production. But for the build, since there's no actual kick going and the kick that I do have is filtered out, I don't see why an LFO would be used in that. Just build that tension. Now, when you use it when the rest of the instruments are going or during a drop, I do like to throw an LFO on it because that way the kick lives and it has nothing else to kind of mess with it, you know? So same thing, but with an LFO, I'm still pitching it up. I'm using again that Endless Summer plugin, the one plugin that is really good to build tension with, and then just kind of let it be, and it just floats away. All right, next we have downlifters right here. So this is an LFO one because yeah, it's in the very start of the song. It's in the introduction. Sometimes you do want an LFO when it's a build and there's no kick. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Again, more than one way to do something. It's a really soft pump. I didn't go all the way with it. It's like halfway, so it's not too severe. And then you have the one that I layered with it. That one has an LFO on it as well. Same, keeping it light just because those frequencies don't really mess with the kick a lot. What else we got? So, okay, uplifters. This is an LFO'd one because, again, it's in the introduction. And it's your basic white noise uplifter. We have another one right here as well. There's no LFO on it because it's in the build. It's good to find more than one, just variety, you know what I mean? So I have these two working, and then these guys actually, it sounds like it's like a drum hit, and then I drowned it in reverb, and then I reversed it. And I have one with an LFO and I have one without. I'm gonna remove this automation so you guys, well, actually no, you can listen to it right here. So you hear that pumping through the LFO, and right here, the reason I did this is because I didn't want the entire build. I wanted just one bar of it. It's just a nice short whoosh that's gonna bring you right into the drop. Yeah, those are the major elements of this track. There's a bunch of automation, as you can see right here, but it all came together really, really well. I love the way that this track came up. So yeah. Oh, all right. So a little free chicken. This is something that I learned by watching one of the greats, Ellis Moss, when he was breaking. He basically did a track from scratch, and if you see right here, the overall, which is my master, pretty much my master track, you keep it as 0, and then during the build you bring it down just one decibel, and then at the drop you bring it right back up. It's not much, but it's like your brain picks it up. Like everything's building, but it's like somehow lower, and then when the drop hits, it's just everything up front. And it's one of my favorite tricks. I use it in every single track. It's one of those things that's just now just become a part of my process.